Hi, I'm David Meier, owner of Glens Creek Distilling in Frankfort, Kentucky, one of many millions of small businesses in America that has been impacted by the coronavirus pandemic. I'm reaching out today to try to get other small business owners who have been left out of the CARES Act relief to join together so that we can send a strong message to the elected officials who got us into this mess. Main Street's been left out again. We're starting a Facebook page where you can join and share your message, and we can collectively send a message to the elected officials. Let's just do a little bit of math, which I think our officials didn't do. It wouldn't have taken 10 minutes. It's pretty simple math. The SBA estimates that there's roughly 25 million small businesses in America. So let's assume that half of those businesses apply for relief. So 12.5 million, and let's assume that each one of those only received $25,000 average. Keep in mind that the total amount available per business was 10 million, so I think 25,000 is a pretty safe estimate. If you multiply 12.5 million times 25,000, you get $3.12 trillion. And we can see that the first round of funding, which by the way, only $350 to $70 million went to small business, that at the end of that, 5% of all businesses received some relief. Okay, so that means that the amount provided, $350 billion, would have to be 20 times greater to actually provide relief for all businesses. So I urge you to Google CARES Act, and when you go to that page, what you're going to see is CARES provides relief for all Americans. Fast, effective relief is what they stress. The politicians have been dangling this carrot in front of us to keep us calm and hopeful that money would come. But in the very beginning, I did the math and realized that there's not nearly enough money to support all the businesses. Let's take a look at how the money was doled out. First of all, the Paycheck Protection Program was administered by banks. So we might as well just give the keys to the hen house to the fox, because the bankers clearly were looking out for their best interest, and the way they gave out the loans, we can see that many large publicly traded companies received loans in excess of 10, 20, 30, and up to $80 million, okay? So clearly that program was not administered in any kind of sensible way. For example, what if we started with something and said, what businesses currently are losing 100% of their revenue? Hair salons, gyms, bars. Wouldn't they be first priority? Companies that are completely shut down from revenue? Many of the companies that receive loans are still generating revenue. Glens Creek Distilling, right now we're off 95% from last year, and we were on track to double our revenues from last year, so effectively we're off about 180% if you look at it that way. So once again, Main Street, America, has been left out. I go back to the last recession, okay? What was the slogan? Too big to fail. Well, the flip side of that is too small to save. Apparently, the small businesses that make up the backbone of this economy don't matter to the politicians. They send the money to the people who provide them the biggest contributions in their campaigns and so on. But let me back up a minute. First of all, the SBA classifies a small business as up to 500 employees. 500 employees to me doesn't seem small. We have 3 people here at Glens Creek. So that would be analogous perhaps to a little league team playing against the New York Yankees. Certainly a company with 500 employees has at their disposal people who have relationships with banks who can easily put that paperwork through and get those loans. And clearly we can see that that happened. Okay. So what we've done is we've created a Facebook page, Main Street Forgotten Again, and it'll be on the screen. We urge you to come to that Facebook page, share this video, share your own videos on the page. We need to be together collectively as a singular voice. We're not heard, but collectively we can send a message to these leaders and let them know that we got screwed and Main Street's been forgotten again, as always. And we look forward to hearing from you, and we look forward to getting together and doing something with this situation. Thank you very much.